Good evening, my friends. Friday evening, 5th of August, and it will be posted as usual on Saturday morning. Today I had really yucky day. Well, it started wonderfully, but then I went to work after 1 o'clock, and I noticed that when I was writing prices, I see only, instead of 17, I see only 7. And I thought, I know I wrote 17, so I'm checking. When I move my head, I can see 17. When I went back, I see only 7. So part of my eye was not functioning right way. It scared me. I called my husband, he came and he took me home right away. And I called for my eye doctor to tell him, because I had that problem 2 times already with this eye. They told me to go to emergency, but I left my car in the store, so I lay down, and by that time everything settled down. Now I can do the video with you guys, but for many hours I was not able to even touch my telephone or cell or laptop. I thought, well, I can't read, I don't want to. So I'm sharing this with you. If something will happen, I might not be able to do my job, but hopefully everything will be back to normal. And my blood pressure was normal. Go figure. So it was not from high blood pressure. Long time ago I get that from high blood pressure, but this time wasn't, so I don't know. Okay, and long time ago I saw Mark Meadows cooperating with DOJ. I said that, and now it looks like he is, at least Glenn Kushner thinks that way, and Trump's advisors are telling Trump, don't communicate with Mark Meadows, so it looks like he is. I'm not going to read on this because I said that long time ago, so I'm just reminding that was my guessing. When they were the January 6th committee subpoena him, he ignored it. Bannon was punished by DOJ, but Mark Meadows was not punished by DOJ. So I think that's writing on the blackboard. And Alex Jones got not too much, because he's worth it far more, but he at least less than $50 million he will have to pay that family. I bet it's not over for him. There will be other families who empty his pockets, and then he will be in trouble for cheating, his foreclosure. Do I feel sorry for him? No. Today they were showing program about him, and I thought, what a drama queen. Why queen? Drama king, like Trump. They both match each other. Actually, Alex Jones is far worse. Oh gosh. Scary to be around him. Debbie Friedlander, can you tell us about Kavanaugh? Will he step down in disagree over a sexual scandal with 10 years? Kavanaugh is from the Supreme Court judge. Someone asked me to explain more about people who I'm talking about. And he was nominated by Trump. And he had 4,500 women and men were writing to FBI about him. And FBI ignored all those links. They didn't investigate him. And yesterday, I think he was not him, but Debbie Friedlander was asking, what do the cards tell us about Christopher Wray? She didn't. Why I don't trust? She doesn't trust him. And I wrote great question, and this is FBI. FBI Director Chris Wray admitted not investigating Kavanaugh. Wray was obeying White House orders. Trump directions were telling him not ignore those 4,500 tips. And so Congress was grilling him, and Senator White House was the one who was asking the very good questions. You can probably find that interview on YouTube. And the question is, what do we see about Wray? And he was doing his job because he has to obey the White House orders. He was cooperating with Trump, playing friends, doing magic, covering something and not pulling the rabbit that he's supposed to put. He was doing half job. What will be with Kavanaugh? Will he quit? Will he? Actually, the question was, would he give up? I don't remember that professor name that was accusing him, but she will be again testifying and investigation. He is worried. Kavanaugh, he is worried because the justice will reach him. What he put, he will be getting out of it. So he put crimes, he will get crimes. I bet Wray will be as well under the same umbrella. He will probably have, I will pull 3 cards for Wray, because he was working with Trump, but I want to know if he will be dismissed from FBI. Know that he is worried, he is afraid now. He did half of the job and he was not responsible, more than irresponsible. He was very neglectful about the things, because the White House was telling him what to do. So he's covered somehow because of this. I'm pulling 3 more cards. Shaky tower. Eventually he will have to lose his position because it was cheating, and the judgment will be harsh on Wray. You know, you have to do some job, kind of work when you are director of FBI, and he had 1.5 years after that. That Trump was not in the White House. He should have do something more on his own. Okay. I make a mess. Elizabeth G. Will Ron DeSantis, he is Republican government from Florida, who is Trump-like, replace Trump? Even Fox News is giving him the star treatment, even in the air. She's hoping that will split the Republican Party if DeSantis will be taking Trump's position, and it will be easier for Democrats to stay in the White House. I think that DeSantis will steal the Trump's followers, that's for sure. He's younger, he's smarter, and long time ago I said that I see a shower of money coming his way, so he will have a lot of money falling on him. Even he's doing ridiculous stuff. I don't know who are those people who are voting for Trump and for DeSantis, but if there will be fight between DeSantis and Biden might look weaker because he is much older. So it would be good if Democrats will have someone else to replace Biden, and then that will be a fair game, because it wouldn't split that much of, I think that Trump will be in bigger trouble than we know. Alma Navarros, what do you see happening to China economy? There are many outside news sources saying that they are in the midst of economic failure. And I saw them dancing on the graveyard. No matter what, they will still be able to have some fun, happy. And China is going to give a tough time to Europe and North America, Canada and USA. So we have to be prepared for sanction. If they will put sanction on us, God keep us in the mercy, because that will be horrific. And now they are saying that because Pelosi went there, and I said, if she will go there, she will put the finger in the door. My son once put the finger in the door, and his cousin Angelica smashed the finger. Extremely painful. Good that he didn't have broken finger, but that was some really painful experience for him. And I think no matter what, Pelosi will be in trouble. And they were saying today that China is going to sanction Pelosi and her family. Poor girl. And she wanted the best, but you can't please two sides. So Cheryl, okay, so for China I will pull 3 cards. It doesn't look too bad for them. They will be still celebrating. I don't know what that queen is meaning, but that's probably Pelosi and President Xi. It doesn't look too bad for them. I'm sorry. And I'm worried that they are still very resourceful. They can have the grip on everything. Oh, we were sitting outside with Cheryl after last video, and she asked me about November election. Will those GOP who got support from Trump, what will happen to them? And I saw a domino effect. I said, if Trump will have a tough time by November, every one of them will go the same direction. So as long as, and I hope DOJ will start making big effort to get after Trump, because that will be domino effect on all of those supporters. Why they don't charge him for lying? Like, he was lying as much as he is lying now, and my pillow guy, they should start getting to their pockets, and that will teach them lesson that they can't lie to people. So 3 cards for what will happen with those lately nominated for GOP, for Republican Party people. They will have a tough journey. Oh, They will be backstabbed. Some of them might hardly go through it because it's always half of the job done for me. So you can't go on a half horse too far. So that will be not good for those who are claiming that the elections were stolen, because that's what is making them different than the rest of the GOP. So the ones who are saying that Trump was the winner, those are the ones who are getting promotions, kind of. Barnie Curry is asking, will Mr. Kamala Harris be interim president, Vice President Kamala Harris? Interim president means that she will be taking over after Biden might have the reason to give up. And I saw her waiting like obedient dog, and I saw her carrying clubs, golf clubs. No one is playing golf club by themselves. They are usually group related. So she is a really nice team player with Biden. They don't like each other, but they are just good players. So I don't think she will get her ability to be president, but she will be ready. No matter what, she will be ready to she will be with Biden all the time and doing all those fun things that she is enjoying, and reason for her to celebrate. So maybe for a short time she might have luck to be a president. Carole West, who is the most honest person in the Congress? I think Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, and Kattie Porter. I will choose those three people. I think all of you will agree that they are reliable, honest people. Maybe there is more, but Bernie Sanders. I'm worried that Sanders is getting old and he will be more dependent, but he is magician. He always wanted to do some magic surprises, and it is something about his wife that she might have not always be the best driver in his car. And Elizabeth Warren, we know that she is marvelous. I was wishing her to be a president. My husband calls her Mike Jagger, Mike Jagger kind of woman like Mike Jagger, with the same energy, same potential to be unbeatable on the stage. She is very hardworking, always taking chances and rethinking everything. She has so many sleepless nights because of her attitude to make changes. And now, okay, this will be the next video. She wants to get deep to the situation about Jared Kushner. I had somewhere, I don't know why I got that message, and I told Cheryl, and she said, I can't find that. I told her that Jared Kushner was nominated as a prince in Saudi Arabia. I can't find this. Maybe one of you knows that he was nominated. Please send me, and I will do a video on Sunday evening. So please send me information if you know anything about that. I know he got $2 billion, and he spent whole night talking with Prince Mahmoud, whatever, from Saudi Arabia. So I would like to get deeper in it, but why I'm thinking that he was nominated for the prince, I don't know. one of those odd moments. Justine Jordan, because of the extreme heat or constant exposure to radiation from sunlight, will more countries experience a high number of melanoma cases in their citizens. And yes, it's growing everywhere, all over the world, that the melanoma is spreading, more common. Don't ignore any black marks on your body, because even one guy told me that he lost his finger eventually. He had a black spot under his nail. And he thought that because he was a carpenter that time, he hit with a hammer, and that nail was black for a few months, and he was ignoring this. And eventually it showed off that it was melanoma. He survived. He changed his job to be a real estate agent, and very successful, far more successful than he will ever be as a carpenter. An easier job. But, sometimes our angel wants us to go different directions, so he was hitting the wall. I'm always saying, you will hit the wall, go different direction. Don't complain, just go different direction. And yes, so please pay attention to every place on your body. If you have someone who can help you to check on your hair, on your private parts, that you can see it, because it's very important to spot the black marks who are more irregular, maybe a little bit different than regular ones. So this will be one of the advices or remedies, but I will say that about remedies, Maggie Martinez, after being stung, use vinegar on that spot by bee or wasp. Use vinegar and it will help. It was helping her so much. And remedy for mosquitoes. Flowers of lavender. I had a big pot of lavender. We don't have as many, and we have hot weather and a lot of rain, so we should have a lot of mosquitoes. I sent that information to my son because he has about hundreds of bats living on his acreage now, and he still complains about mosquitoes. So, and plant mint. Mint is wonderful. Cinnamon as well. Powder is perfect, but sticks as well. Put the sticks around the area, around the windows when you are outdoors, somewhere by the door, so they wouldn't be attracted. Those citronella oil lamps are great. And as well, spread cinnamon. Sticks or the powder. If you want to get rid of bed bugs, that cinnamon is helping. With cockroaches and silverfish and fruit flies. The little tiny fruit flies are annoying. And as well, I will advise much more. So when I read about this cinnamon for bed, I thought, white spreads would not look too good with the cinnamon. It will look kind of, and we are adults, we don't do those things in the bed. So diatomation earth will be better. And it's right like that. And it will help with the bed bugs, fleas, and if you have some insects in the garden, you can put that, and for ants. So there is so many. I was talking about this long time ago, but not everyone is watching the same videos, so I'm sharing this. Now it's time for prayers. We want to pray for peace, that China will calm down and she will not that country will not try to take advantage of Taiwan. We want peace in Taiwan. We want peace in Hong Kong for those people who are living under the pressure of being scared from China. And have a mercy on us that we wouldn't be exposed to China angry manifestation that they will be trying to take advantage of the fact that they are supplying us for so many things. There was a joke once, someone said in Walmart through the megaphone, if you find something that is not made in China, you can come and collect $100. There was no one who can collect. I don't know if it's true or just joke, but most everything is made in China, especially in Walmart. So we have to pray for peace on the earth, for stability, for good outcome, and that, the people wouldn't be taken as prisoners in other countries, and everyone will be able to stay in your own country instead of being in Russian prison or other prisons. So we want to ask for peace and prosperity and health and protection from smallpox, from polio, from COVID, and every other disease that exists on the earth, that we will be protected, and every one of our loved ones and friends, and peace on the earth and health on the earth. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.